Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Guti gets into a good position. Raul, can he spark a counter here? Engages and forces him off the ball. So there is Raul, the man that was one of the faces of Spanish football for so long.
Yeah, described by many of his opponents as the most intelligent player they played against because of his off-the-ball movement. But you could focus on the fact that he gets many opening goals, crucial goals, Peter.
Of course, one of those he happened to score in a European final back in 2002. A training ground move within the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I can never praise enough his ability to lead from the front, great work ethic and his willingness to drop deep and help his team out if required.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Roberto. He's found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. He shifted it to the flank.
Roberto really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Guti looking to play him in. Scholes gets flagged offside. Just beyond his reach. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. There's no flag. Oh, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Lovely, now then. Raul, a player who needs no introduction. Over to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
We can run onto that. Now it's Guti. And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Hernandez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Mignon is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's in on goal. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly. Oh no, this does not look good. Scholes. That looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. He's beaten the last man.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good take in a good area. Pedri. And a chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. De Roberto. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Now, can he finish? And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Pelé fires it in low. A reprieve. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, what a decent chance! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Great vision. And he's away. Can he get on the end of this? It's Bale! No, that's just wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tomori does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tomori. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold, pinned towards the front line. Messi has it out wide and in space.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, shooting chance! Messi.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ambitious ball here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Guti! No, again, there's no way through. He's having a shot! The headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Beckenbauer. De Roberto. Threads one in. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Here's a corner, good chance. Barcelona have their second corner now. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Ball driven to... He's got tall! No, he can't turn it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Surely a foul, free kick.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, Ronaldinho, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 25.
Ball's played through. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super ball! Chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter. and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cruyff. Pelé. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. It's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He saw the thing. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Mignon will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Terrific save by Mignon. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. And this is Pelé. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Foden. Foden. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pedri! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cruyff. And the shot's on here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Real chance! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's plenty of space out wide here. Chance for a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, that's another chance! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's Puskás. Well read, nice interception. Yamal is onto it in a flash. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Pelé. Look at the speed. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri. Back into the middle. Cruyff. Strong running down that left flank. Cruyff's cross. Nesta tries to clear. And we have our very first corner. Seedorf getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, what a ball! Mbappe gets flagged offside. And they're quick to get it back. Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. You can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So what can they make of this? And that was nowhere near his best. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it? Real chance! And that was very necessary. Clipped into space. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pedri. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nesta. And no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. Played back in. Scholes. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Pedri. And here's Pedri. And this is Puskás. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Searching pass he's played there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's gone for a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. And that is expertly dealt with. It's run loose here. Scholes. Out to the right. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Danger averted for now. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
The start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. The most accurate pass. Maldini. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. That has not gone well. Scholes. To Messi. Sends it crossfield. Cruyff. Now he's got space here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Vieira. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Seedorf. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bellingham is flagged offside. It's a throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Pelé! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Pelé. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played out towards the right wing. Puskas aims beyond the defence. And this is Pelé! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 22, Scholes, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 9, Messi. Serán sustituidos por
Tries to
el
pass it
dorsal
through.
7, el dorsal
Long gets
17,
rid without sophistication.
el dorsal 14,
And that's
el dorsal
another good
18,
win of the ball.
el
He has
dorsal
found the way
24.
through.
Se va a realizar
Pelé.
un cambio de jugadores.
And the shot! Nakata. Just about up to 75 minutes. Palmer. Nakata. He's well positioned here.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar drives it in. Up he goes! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. They get a throw in.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's a sharp pass. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Little pass back. Looking for the run. Opts to play it back. It's the cutter! It's there! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Cantona! That's it! They have stolen level at the last! Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So it's away we go then.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Now it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Scholes. Pele.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Now it's Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's gone searching cross-field. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Now it's Del Piero.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He's shifting through the gears here.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Chooses to go back. Goulet. Driving on and making good progress. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Messi.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
A look, there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with...
That's a half-decent try.
Goulet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball. Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Greece clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
was close. Scholes. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hangs in across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe! He's found... Mbappe! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely ball, and the shots! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Pavard gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. Pelé has created 1 goal already. Can he get it through? Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the...
Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully, and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
And Messi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Son Heung-min touches it back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter. And he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer on ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
Okay, interesting. Cruyff, great vision. Pele receives it in a wide position. Davids. Ernest. And here's Romario. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Cruyff. It's a good run down the right. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that is high.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Son Heung-min is the guilty party there. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Scholes. Pedri. Rijkaard. And here's Insigne. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Now it's Son Heung-min. Chooses to go crossfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Scholes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Scholes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. He gets big! Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Scholes. Oh, important interception. Lorenzo Insigne. Scholes. Over to the other side. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chooses to go back. Looking to play. And a chance! Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play. And again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Davids, Cittadella are looking to break at pace. Ernest. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. It's hit the crossbar. No attempts, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Now it's Insigne. Lovely, now then. It's anyone's ball now. He is through here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Messi
minuti di
hustling
recupero.
down that right flank. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri, Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Davids. Can he get on the end of this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's in a good position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lorenzo Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Bronkhorst. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get it away. That has not gone well. And now the breakaway. Cittadella appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Insigne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, now he's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Son Heung-min gets into some space. Son Heung-min with the cross. Van Bronckhorst. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, super ball! Yeah. So, what can they make of this? Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine challenge. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 50, numero
We
6.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 17.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Messi, he's got away. Tele, Nedved.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's Dembele. Marmoush! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot could be on. And this is Sneijder. And the flag has stepped. Son Heung-min! And one more try! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This is Dembele, picked out brilliantly.
And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely
Numero
lethal.
13.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Cittadella take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is that. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.